What's going on right now?
Contemplating whether I just want to go home.
What are you doing?
Dumbbell DT, but you know that's too easy, so we're gonna put fat grips on the 50s. It almost looks like just a toy. You know what I mean? Like a toy that you would get at like Target. Like it's a toy dumbbell.
I'm actually gonna sit here and watch this. He's doing it in front of the fan, so he doesn't sweat.
Those are gonna be so slick at the end of this.
This is a perfect song for this workout. How do you feel?
Felt good through 2 rounds. I was blown. My hands were blown by the 3rd round.
I wonder why.
It's just blown.
Yeah, there's no telling how this is gonna go.
Yeah,
It's probably gonna go really bad. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some daily content where you get to watch me suffer. And my forearms. You're gonna watch my forearms suffer. First of all, I'd like to say this shirt is absolutely legit. It has a corgi on it. I mean, it doesn't get more legit than that. Second thing, this video is sponsored by Fat Gripz. I'm gonna talk more about their awesome product in this workout because we're actually gonna use it. So I'm gonna talk about how you can use it, where you can find it, and you know, pretty much all the cool things that go along with it. So let's get started. We are off in 3, 2, 1, getting it. What are we doing first of all? So, you can kind of see him on the dumbbells, but what we're actually using this workout is this company I had never honestly heard of until a couple months ago when Andrew Kiekler brought it to my attention. They're called Fat Gripz. Essentially what it is, it's a piece of like rubber, okay? It's rubber, and you know, I've done it personally myself, don't get me wrong, where I've gone out and bought a fat bar and used it all the time, which is awesome. But the thing is, like, once you buy a fat bar, it can only be used as a fat bar. And so the beauty of these grips is the fact that you can turn pretty much any bar or barbell or dumbbell for that matter, or sometimes kettlebell probably too, depending upon the width of it, into a fat concept, right? So I can put these on the rig, I can put these on a bar, I can put these on a dumbbell, I can put these on my dog. I'm just kidding, I can't put these on my dog. I actually thought to myself, I could probably put them on my jump rope and do like fat grip jump rope, but RPM rope is a little too big. Maybe I can like duct tape it in there. Anyways, what we are actually doing in this workout is Andrew decided we wanted to do dumbbell DT, which is an awesome workout. Dumbbell DT is a great burner of a workout. DT in general is a great workout. And so in this workout, Andrew was like, hey, we're gonna do DT. And I was like, awesome, man, that sounds cool. And the funny part then is he just ripped these out of his bag and he was like, we're gonna put these on the dumbbell. And I was like, what's that piece of rubber? And he was like, it's called a fat grip. And I was like, I have no idea what that is. Anyways, he put it on the dumbbells and boy, oh stinking boy, did it make it absolutely more difficult and a straight forearm pump. I mean, if you're looking at me right now, I look like I have never ever done dumbbell power cleans in my absolute life. Like this is the first time I've ever done it. So we're actually, so in case you guys are wondering what it is, DT or dumbbell DT in this instance is 5 rounds of 12-9-6 of double dumbbell deadlifts, double dumbbell power cleans, hang power cleans, and then shoulder overhead with them. At 50 pounds for males and 35 pounds for females. The difference, what we did for this workout is Andrew decided to add fat grips to them because he thought it'd be really funny. It wasn't funny actually. It was actually absolutely terrible. And so approaching this workout, how we actually approach it, Andrew went first. Actually, and he had a solid time. I think he was like a little over 6 minutes. I think at this point, I'm sorry, I have to pause myself. At this point, you can tell I'm giving up absolute hope and like letting them down easy. Like if this was a competition, that definitely would have been a no rep. But I'm like, my forearms are so gone right now, I'm throwing these things to the ground. And so, Andrew was like around 6 minutes, a little over 6, which is a solid time, don't get me wrong, because you're looking at 5 rounds. And so 5 rounds, and if you're just doing DT at 5 rounds, you're looking at like a 4 to 5 minute workout, right? Depending upon pretty much how quickly you can cycle the barbell in terms of hang power clean. But when you grab a dumbbell, it's a lot different. It's a lot more difficult because you can't really bounce that bar off your thighs like you can for hang power clean. And the fact that they're isolated, right? This is the beauty of dumbbells is they're isolated, and so you got one in each hand. And so if your left arm's bad, like you can tell on the dumbbell, whereas if you're using a barbell, you can kind of hide it by using your right more. And so, you know, the dumbbells really bring out errors or weaknesses in your body. So we use it quite often. Anyway, so we decided to do dumbbell DT, and so we had it on the programming for the day from Midwest Made. And then Andrew decided to throw me for a loop and pull out these suckers and put them on there, which I had never used before, honestly, in my life. Now, granted, I have used fat bar before, but I've never used a fat dumbbell. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like when you get a heavier dumbbell, they're heavier, they're bigger. They're bigger around the circumference or whatever, the diameter, because it's a heavier dumbbell. But this is huge. Like, this is absolutely huge. And so, never used it before in a dumbbell, and this absolutely blew my grip up. I was attempting this workout to get 1 minute round, which I wasn't capable of doing near the end. I kind of fell apart. You can honestly see, like, I'm not done with my 4th round, and I'm 4 minutes in, so I'm not gonna make every round every minute. But man, oh man, I sure tried. Yeah, I've never used them before. This is the first time I've used them, and so I think we're gonna use them a little bit more, especially when it comes to, like, I've just thrown them to the ground now. Especially when it comes to probably rig work. We used to have a bar on our rig that had a fat, like it was a thicker piece of metal, and that was really cool to have because you could really test your grip strength. And we do a lot of grip strength workouts because it is important and often overlooked in CrossFit. So if you're probably looking to like I mentioned, like, grip strength is really overlooked in CrossFit, and there are a couple ways to attack it, right? You can do plate pinches, which we've done, or farmer carries, which we've done. But if you're looking for a cheap way of doing it and not having to, like, buy a couple fat bars or buy another, like, portion of your rig to make it fatter, honestly, I don't even know what these run, but I bet you they're pretty stinking cheap. I probably should have looked it up, but I bet you they're probably not very expensive when you compare it to the fact of how versatile they are and how you can put them on different bars and different implements. So, highly recommend them. This was a great workout. If you guys give it a shot, let me know and tag me in it. It's a solid workout we did in Midwest Made. Yeah, I vividly remember my forearms absolutely dying at this point. Crying. Falling apart like the song that was in the beginning of this video. So we're finishing up, 12.96, this will be my final round. There we are, 5:53, which isn't bad. Not too shabby. I'm happy with that.
Meg is a hero. Hero.
So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching me. If you're interested in something for fat grips, make sure to hit me up in the comments or look them up online. I'll make sure there's a URL in the description for you guys to find them. Anyways, thanks to Fat Grips for sponsoring the video. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya!